Hello, I'm Spaztastic and welcome to Spaztastic TV. And I thought I'd talk about something a little bit different today. And that would have to be studio lighting, of which I actually have, I would say, okay lighting. I wouldn't say the world's greatest lighting. However, I was thinking about ways that I could improve my lighting, considering if I was to turn off the background lighting, it would look something like this. Now, as you can see, obviously my lighting here is pretty bad. I mean, I just have literally a small incandescent bulb above my head. However, I'm going to change camera angles. I'm going to pull the camera off the tripod and I'm going to actually show you my studio. Maybe it'll help you get some ideas of how to set up your own studio if YouTube seems to be your thing. However, if I didn't have a hat on, you could still see my face, but yet this is literally just an old incandescent light bulb that's lighting up this room at the moment. Anyhow, I'm going to get into an idea that I have here in a minute, and I'm going to show you this. I already said that. All right, jump cut. Okay, so other than my studio is a complete and total fucking disaster because, well, I'm not exactly the world's most cleanly person. You can see that I have the little 5-light bezel thing, and you can still see what colors they kind of were before I painted them white, and I actually did improve the lighting, my little Lowe's shop lamp, and my attempt at some soundproofing, which was these Harbor Freight loading blankets. Now, I should probably actually come up with a total of everything here, but I have an idea. Since these loading blankets here, sorry if you get a little bit motion sick from that, are kind of dark and they actually absorb a lot of light. So I'm going to head over to the Walmart and I'm going to pick up a solution. However, before I do that, I actually probably should show you something that's a little bit useful information. It involves a tape measure. Because I do know that they sell little flat sheets at Walmart for like your bed, but it would be nice to get the maximum wall coverage possible. Now, I could finish the basement and paint the walls. It'd probably be the most ideal thing, but then I still have the fucking loading blankets over them, so that's not really the ideal solution. However, I hope any of this gives you an idea. I really do. But, you know, I just took the tape measure out, and it doesn't really matter where you measure from because you can literally just measure from the middle of your damn floor with a but that ain't gonna work apparently because this tape measure is too small. But you know, you just take the tape measure up and freaking stick the thing up here, and boom! It looks like my walls are about 90 to 91 inches tall. So I think any measurement between I'm not exactly sure what the sizes of bedding is because there's different. You got your twin, your queen, your full, your king, etc. And so I want one that's like the maximum width for like tall wise. I mean, they're all pretty much the same length. I mean, I think a king's a little bit longer. Could be wrong with that. My hands are off the screen. Now, let's jump cut to going and getting what I think would be a good solution to make better lighting for relatively little amount of money. Now find the goddamn keys. Alright, now I got it. I ended up getting the queen size. Which measure out to 90 by 102 inches, so that should actually be perfect. But I only bought 2 of them since they were like 12 bucks each, so now I need to figure out where I should put them because I can actually see behind the camera that there's a fair amount of light reflecting off the back of the wall right here. The wall that's over there doesn't seem to reflect jack shit, and then I have a wall over there that seems to get a lot of the reflection on it too, so might have to be a little creative with that since I'm set more towards the one side of the one side of the freaking room. So, anyhow, I'm not going to show a fucking fast motion to me putting these up because you'll just see me throwing shit and getting all pissed off. So, let's look at this as like a before. Or actually, better yet, give me a second. I'm going to probably knock the camera. Let's go back to shit lighting with the single incandescent bulb that I have above my head. And then after I stick these in place, let's see if there's an improvement. Why not? So let's just jump cut to that being done. Alright, now I don't know if you can see a difference in the way that the lighting is in here, but I have the microfiber sheets. I have one up on that wall, I have one up on that wall. I'll actually take the camera off the tripod and show you here in a minute. However, let's fire up the studio lights and see what happens. And I'm just going to walk past the camera and kick it and swear because I stepped on a thumbtack or something. Alright, well I'm fucking blind now. However, I'm more curious because I had to actually review this on a footage, so I'll probably put something in white text down here saying if I think it made an improvement. However, that was $22 for 2 microfiber sheets. Not microfiber. If they were microfiber, they'd have been way cheaper. These were cotton ones. I thought they'd sold microfiber flat sheets. Apparently I was wrong. You have to buy those in a set, which would have cost me exactly the same, but seeing as that I don't like sheets that much, I figured they were better for wall hanging. Anyhow, let's just do a quick little jump and I'll just show you. But anyhow, before it was just a bunch of these loading blankets. Now I could actually probably go back and buy like a twin or something, or another one of these things, and get this wall, get that corner and everything. But the reason I wasn't necessarily going to put the light behind, put the white behind the lights, but seeing as that it was reflecting off the wall right there, I figured it'd make a difference. But yeah, so that's my solution. By the way, there is a window over there. I just decided to cover it up because it's better if I control the lighting in here as opposed to, well, the sun dictating what my lighting looks like. But yeah, no, the biggest problem is has to do with this shit. Why is it doing face tracking on an incandescent bulb? On one of these like frosted freaking incandescent bulbs that it has up here. Well, seeing as this is a basement, we don't really change that kind of stuff very often. However, I'm going to put the camera back up on the tripod. However, the odds are you might have white flat sheets laying around your house that you're not using, or however, this was just an idea. The audio's in here is a little different actually now that I'm listening to it, but this was just an idea, you know, freaking ideas for lighting solutions. You obviously seen my lighting setup, you've seen my loading blankets around the side. The only thing I think I'm going to do that's a little different is I'm either going to change the incandescent bulb that's up there, or I might paint around that. I mean, I'd have a hard time putting a cotton sheet up there because, well, light bulbs, even freaking LED light bulbs, the backs of them get really hot. I don't want a sheet that sit up there and possibly burn my fucking house down. So I actually had an idea though for better audio in here, and I'm actually going to do it soon. Where hang on one second. You may have seen this foam while I was filming around. I mean, this is just some thin, shitty acoustic foam I got off of Wish. However, I'm thinking that might get some white ones of these and stick them up on the ceiling. Might give me more of an ideal audio effect. I mean, I should probably stick these ones up, but such is life. Anyhow, I'm Faptastic. Have a nice day. Loud techno music will now play.